You know, she's feeling all right. You know, and she's got Steve. Is there. He's kind of hanging out. You know, got Gregory Hines coming over in about 10 minutes, and I can't wait to get some dance moves out. And you know, sometime um, I go into the kitchen and I grab more of the mints. Okay. What do you? Where's this going? Where Chris? Wait a minute. Just hold on a minute, Rob. So, what they don't know, and Gregory gets there and he's just chomping down on them. He's just grabbing them by the handfuls. You know, I had a kid at a Christmas party. Can't get his hands off the mints because they're so soft and delicate, delicious, and the texture is like eating chalk. You know, they always felt like chalk. They don't feel as much like chalk though as those goddamn fucking hearts that they sell every damn Valentine's Day. I fucking love those. Actually, those are really like pretty badass. And of course, you would like them, Rob. No one said. Anyway, what they don't know about these particular mints, these mints that Heinz is tearing apart. These are actually drippings on my counter from when I'm brushing my teeth using Aquafresh. My God, it's really sick, Chris. Right, exactly. Wow, bowie zowie, bam. He's just eating the hell out of these. Who am I to stop him? You are really sick. You are really, really sick, Chris. That's good. No, that's fun. That's dandy. Hey, are we back on? Yeah. He's been over there waving at you. Why do I know that kid from somewhere? That kid. You say, bah. That kid over there is 50 fucking years old. That is the one and only Corey Feldman. He needs some extra work since his little sex cult didn't exactly work out. Oh, excuse me, Chris. Hold on a minute. Hi, everybody. I'm online. This is the Fell Dog. Listen, Chris. That's not what Corey's Angels was about at all, man. Corey's Angels was a service for young, beautiful, voluptuous yet strikingly thin women. It was a sanctuary for them, you know. It was because angels have helped me all my life, so I figured, you know what, I would like to help out angels myself, and you know, and I can't wait to get my hands on some of these angels and really help them in the world, man. I mean, that's me, you know. That's all me. We understand. We've heard the whole thing. He needs to work, and he's running all the gadgets. He's doing a terrible job in every way. I can't even get my screen up. My newsreels, not even playing. They're not newsreels. They're YouTube videos. And that's. Are you serious, Chris? Are you serious? That kid's 50 years old. I saw him in Lost Boys the other day. By the way, really good movie. That was fun. That was fun. Thank you. I made that in like fucking 1987, man. Who the fuck are you? I'm Jonathan Banks. I think we've actually been in something together. I'm not exactly sure. I'm looking at you though, and you look like something I wanted to step on once, so I have to think and assume that we have worked together at some point. Corey Feldman hasn't worked on anything since the Lost Boys sequels, which were fucking garbage. I've worked on plenty of things. Have you not heard my records? No one is listening to your records, Corey. No one at all. I know because no one's listening to my records anymore, but you know, at least, you know, I'm still like making soundtracks and such. I don't know. I like the horses one. I thought that was a pretty good one. I don't remember exactly what I was doing with that. I remember I was trying to do a movie or something. We'll get back to that in a minute, Rob. I'm going to talk all about the movies. Corey, Fell Dog, this is what you got to do. You got to get my computer running under the screen. It's just staring at me like a black bull. You know, not the great white wool Hemingway referred to. This is a black void. It's nothingness. It's like I'm staring off into space. I got some bills to pay here. And I'm not reading yet. You are not a sponsor of this broadcast. It's podcast. You are not a sponsor of this podcast, Corey. You understand me? Turn your mic. Turn your mic off. No, don't. say another word. Just one. That's all I need. I'll walk over there, and I'm going to physically assault you with my hands. You do it, I'm going to kick you. I'm going to kick you till you're dead. Mr. Nobody, get him. We don't have to ring Mr. Nobody. All right. Get up. All right. Fine. Sit down, Nobody. Sit down. Yeah, Mr. Nobody, please sit down. It's fine. Everything's good. We're back. All right, we're back. Walkin with Walken. Hello. I'm your host, Christopher Walken. You may remember me from such films as Kiss of the Mummy and Biloxi Blues, based on the play by Neil Simon. Yeah, I want to talk to you about that. That's actually one of my favorite. Your rendition of Sergeant Merwin J. Toomey is probably one of the greatest unsung classic performances that came out of the 19th, especially in period piece pictures. I mean, you don't really see that kind of powerhouse anymore unless you're doing like a Spielberg film or what's that guy? That guy does all the weird shit. And I think it's like William like Anderson. No, that's the guy that does the video zombie liquor games. That is not who that is. That's Paul like Anderson. So it's That's Wes Anderson. He does those kooky, creepy, funny little movies that are 9 hours long. I actually like those. You don't have to think about anything for a while, and you don't have to get up and change the channel, and you can go to the bathroom and come back, and you're right back where you started. So I mean, I don't kind of like those. Anyway, your performance needs to be heralded for what it was. What does? Thank you, Jonathan. Touched. I am. Let's talk a little bit about that. I don't remember if we had Ferris Bueller out yet. I think we might have. I think it was the year before. I don't recall. If anyone out there knows, call in, let us know. Let us know something. Let us know you're out there. But I remember the kid from that movie War Games. Yeah, when he's talking, when he's talking to the Whopper, the Whopper. Yeah, the Whopper. It was called the Whopper. It was sort of like a Skynet. Skynet. Wow. Skynet's the big evil computer in the Terminator movies. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a precursor to it. It's like, except this one's called Joshua. Joshua. Yes, that movie. He's talking to the DOS. Yeah, it was. DOS was when you had black screen, green print, or blue. Was it blue or was it green? I thought word processor was blue. I always thought it was kind of white. I mean, kind of looked always kind of white. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking about that other movie with that other kid that's cooler and he does all the kung fu. That would be The Matrix. My God, Matrix. What the hell? Shush. Just saw Tron the other day. Not even over it. It's the licking up glowing computer water. It's weird. It's gross. Can't be sanitary. Have you ever seen the inside of a mainframe? It's got to be all kinds of shit in there. I mean, it depends on how well you take care of your equipment. Well, I got that fucker, the kid over there, the failed actor, that guy over there. He's responsible for that. I don't know anything about this. I don't even drive. You understand? I don't have Facebook, Instagram. I'm not on Twitter, whatever the hell it's called, Twitter. It might as well be called Twitter. It's Twitter. You just leave that one alone, Rob. You just let him have that one. Mr. Nobody, you're awfully quiet over there. Chris, there's nobody over there. It says you. This is a lot of people. No. Here we go. We're back online. Thank you, Mr. Feldman. You are fine. let's go ahead and pay some bills. I got a few products I like to push based on my many travels. Things I appreciate, not so much because they're hard to find, but because I like them. So here we go. Let's get a few of these here. In my times reading Spanish, I've always turned back to this volume, Puntos de Partida. It is edition 8. I'm sure there's a new one, but this is one of the greatest books you could ever utilize to learn the native tongue of your neighbors south of the border. And you can do it while there's still time. Before Ted Cruz gets his skin peeled off and has to walk around with the air. Check out the book. That Jonathan, you do a show, a lot of people really get hurt. Bad. Times get bad on that show. I was thinking, how cruel do you think it'd be if you skinned a man, kept him alive, somehow, I don't know, I've never done this, and you tanned his hide, his leather, and you sewed it together into a suit that would cover up all the parts of his body that no longer had skin? Would that be cruel? Or would it be modification? Well, I'm gonna probably have to say that that's probably I'll say both. I'm gonna say both. Now, you are modifying. It's a thievery, Johnny. It's assault. Most definitely. It's definitely assault. Thievery, I think we're going past the thievery part. You are taking it, so never mind. Let's let you roll that back into it. You're actually taking the skin, but I'm giving it back. Yeah, but you're not giving him his skin back. You're giving a product of his skin back that you have manufactured. I'm not gonna do that. I don't sew. My mama never sewed. Yeah, but you definitely are commissioning the act of sewing it into another form and giving it back. I'm sewing it into a suit. Who doesn't want a nice leather suit? Probably the man whose skin went into the suit. It's gotta be ungrateful. To some degree, right? Rob, talk to me. Help me out here. I'm just gonna get this straight and make sure that we're on them. All right, so you're talking about taking a elected politician, taking office. It doesn't have to be Ted Cruz. Okay, Rob, it's just goddamn. Move along. Read the room. Fuck, brother. All right, so you're talking about taking the skin off of a random person that you obviously do not like, and somehow you're going to, I guess, keep him in some sort of a Luke Skywalker like stasis, that so he doesn't die from the mere shock and horrible experience of not having skin and feeling the fresh breeze. Yes, the wind, the molecules, the fibers, it's everything. All the allergens and the dirt and the filth and I got you. Yeah. So you're gonna obviously you care enough about him to protect him from all of that fucking bullshit. Exactly, precisely, indubitably. Okay, so And after that, you're going to take his skin and you're going to go through the normal process of cleaning it, tanning it, and then you're going to oil it up, dye it, I assume. It'd probably be best. We kept it his tone, his hue. You know, you don't want to take everything away from man. Right. So we're going to sew it into a suit, and we're going to give that suit back to this person who shall not be named. And if he doesn't accept it, let me ask you real quick: are you going to make a mask? Mask? It's in some Halloween store. What are you talking about? Rob! I thought you were on my side. Chris, I'm just asking because there's skin on your face. I'm not going to take his face off, Rob. How am I going to know it's him? We'll be right back after these messages. Rob. Hello, this episode of the podcast Walkin with Walken is brought to you by simple, thin, yet minty crackers. These are crackers that Christopher Walken found somewhere in Eastern Germany that for some reason took a fancy. Because he didn't like the chocolate in Thin Mints, but he loved the taste. And somehow he found a place, some village somewhere in Eastern Germany that makes crackers that taste like Thin Mints. And for some reason, he wants those to become a big thing in this country. And we are not allowed in any way, shape, or form based on our paycheck to question his logic. And this is also, according to him, brought to you by Corey's Angels. It is a service provided for very young, fit, and buxom females who don't mind becoming vegans and want to dress scandalously for the majority of the time. This is not what the actual ad says, but I'm reading it, and I know that this is the best way to say this because there's no fucking way I'm going to. This is the sex cult. This is a plug for his sex cult. Christopher, I'm sorry. I pre-recorded this before the live production. So if you're hearing this, I don't really know how to. Okay, that's fine. That is all right. Thank you. Yes. Well, welcome back to the podcast, Walkin with Walken. Corey. You fucking foul-mouthed little son of Abraham. What the hell? I told you, we're not plugging your fucking sex cult. But it's not a sex cult. I'm telling you, it's a service that I provide. I don't give a good goddamn. We're not doing that. You're not gonna make Nigel say that horrendous fucking shit. You know what it sounds like? I don't know exactly. I don't know, Chris. What are you trying to say? What does it sound like to you? What is it? It sounds like a man trying very hard to prove that he is a heterosexual. And we know that you've had issues in the past, and I'm not trying to say anything. Are you trying to say that I'm like what? That I'm gay? That I'm homosexual? That's not how the Phil Dog works. The Phil Dog doesn't do the gay stuff. He doesn't do the gay stuff unless he may or may not have been asleep on a very particular evening where said events may or may not have possibly occurred. Yeah, we know. I understand. It's like if you were a Star Wars character, you'd be like, just fucking horrible. You'd be a Sith. We know. I know, at least. I just got done watching the whole goddamn 9 trilogy. I don't even know what to call that. What do you call that crap? It's not an octa trilogy. We're past that. For God's sakes, Mandalorian is even better than the last 3 movies. Whatever those things were. you're horrible. Everything about you is horrible. It's not me, okay? I wasn't the one. I am like I tried to hold myself together. Okay? I was too cool to be like sucked in by everything. Unlike the hamster and his asshole just kind of had a tractor beam, you know? It kind of just sucked in old cock. That wasn't me. That wasn't the fell dog. Okay, that was the hamster. I'm telling you right now that everything was kosher. Well, I mean, it could be until I was victimized. When I became a victim, like all of that kind of changed. And I'm telling you, like you understand, like they're like two producers. From one of those Star Wars films that you just mentioned, and they had a ball with the hamster. Like they started calling him Kid Sarlacc because he was just a pit that fat old dudes threw their shit into. This, wow, this cut his mic. Cut his mic. Johnny, I got him. I got him. Corey, you're gonna have to take Leave me alone. Get away from me, Johnny. Get away, Mr. Banks. Mr. Banks, get over here. Give me that fucking shit and stop doing the thing. Take him outside. Kick his ass. Put him in traction. Okay. The mic is off. Welcome back. Hello. Welcome back to the podcast. This is Walkin with Walken. Make sure I get it right. We've had a couple of shots of brandy. We're enjoying the time. Where were we at? I would kind of appreciate it if we could stop talking about cutting off people's skins, especially people that may or may not be recognizable to the current audience. Bob, low. We're not talking about taking anyone's skin off that we know or that actually exists. We're talking hypothetical. Okay, well, as long as we're talking hypothetical. I mean, you gotta understand, I'm an artist, right? And I do my thing, but I enjoy good, I enjoy a good time. And I am having a good time, but you are quite the abrasive type that I think my time in Los Angeles is kind of maybe burned out of me. This is very eccentric, and if you saw my Pat episode, you'll know I'm quite eccentric, but somehow this is a little more intense. We're gonna stop talking about the skinning of human beings. Let's go on to another title or another concept we can all discuss easily, and maybe one day we're gonna have to deal with. Johnny, you come back. Get in your chair. We got you. No, your microphone is over here. You don't use his. Don't use his. Make him work. Now I'm getting it up. I've got video right here. I got my news reels, my news feed. Got it right here. Look at it. What's happening in the world? Get over here. Get over here. Come on. Johnny, I need you to walk over here. See this chair? This chair right here, it's for you. It's all for you. I need you to sit down in that chair. When I say I'm fine, that means fuck off to the chair. I'm fine, John. I'm fine. I need you in the chair. There we go. There we go. I'm sorry. I really think I'm getting closer and closer to realizing exactly who that little fuck is. Outside of the obvious loss, which I still, lots of love. Lots of love. All right, so we're going to stop talking about skinning Ted Cruz. Wait, I haven't been talking about Ted Cruz. I was doing you, both of you. God damn you. Damn both of you. How dare you? You think I got something against Ted Cruz outside of the fact that he looks like Pinocchio became a fat fucking fascist. I'm done. Not into politics. That's why I don't have an Instagram. So let's do this. Let's change the subject up. Let's get away from the skinning. I totally concur with that. I'm gonna have to second in on that. It's nobody. You have anything to say? Very well. It's unanimous. All right. So the next subject is cannibalism, and I need to talk to y'all about that. When is it